Hi everyone, this is Brian with Obedient PC Audio Labs, and I'm just going to show you real quickly today just a little bit of what we do when we're testing a system in-house here at PC Audio Labs. You know, people always ask, well, how do you know that your systems are capable of certain track counts and certain workflows? And that's because we do a lot of testing in-house here at PC Audio Labs. What we're doing today is we're taking a look at an OB1 tower system that we've built for a client. This system utilizes the Intel Core i7-5960X processor. It's the Extreme Haswell series processor from Intel. Runs at 3 gigahertz, and it can be overclocked to run a little faster than that. We got 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM in this system, and our OB1 supports up to 128 gigabytes of RAM. We support more RAM in our X99 based systems than anyone else who builds pro audio computers. So if you need a lot of RAM, you can get that in our systems. And all of this comes together along with our tweaking and what we do here at PC Audio Labs and Obedia to give you a system that is meant specifically for pro audio production. What we have here is 48 tracks, 48 instrument tracks, soft synthesizer tracks in Cakewalk Sonar. And these tracks, we have a number of them loading up Native Instruments Contact, as you'll see, and we have different Contact libraries loaded up here. All of these are streaming sampled. We have Drum Lab, you can see the Giant, Kinetic Metal, a lot of different libraries opened up. We're also running some Spectrasonics Trillion patches, and Spectrasonics Trillion is also another one that can use a ton of system resources because it's all streaming samples. So we are running Spectrasonics Trillion here, and we're also running Spectrasonics Omnisphere version 2. This is the new version of Spectrasonics Omnisphere, and so we're running, as you can see, a lot of instances of Omnisphere, Trillion, and Contact. And we test under these situations to make sure that a system is going to be able to hold up to playback properly. And you can see that I'm able to open up my Contact sessions. I can make edits if I want to. I'm rolling the transport right now. You can see that I've got my CPU bouncing here. Obviously, I am using the power of all these cores in my system. My CPU usage is at about 65%. My memory usage around 21.5 gigabytes. And and this is 48 tracks of these very heavy hitter virtual instruments. So this is the kind of testing that we do here at PC Audio Labs, and we like to show this to you so that you can see this in action and get an idea of what it is that we do, because we know that it's very easy to just simply say that you do some testing and not really provide results, but we do spend a lot of time making certain that the system is meant specifically for pro audio and video production. That comes into the testing that we do. That comes to working with our software partners like Native Instruments, Spectrasonics, Cakewalk, and the other companies that we do work with in the industry to test those applications very in depth on your system and make sure that it's going to meet your workflow. So you can see a lot of power on the system. We could definitely instantiate more virtual instruments here should we decide to, but 48 tracks is quite heavy on a system. And again, I should note that this has to do with the fact that we tweak our systems for pro audio, and we very specifically tweak them for that. You can't just take any off-the-shelf computer and do what we're doing here. It takes a very specially tuned computer and the time and attention that it takes to plan a system out like this in order to know that it's going to work for a heavy hitter workflow just like this. So there you have it, guys. I just want to show this to you today. Now, if you do have questions or comments or anything else, you can please feel free to always be in touch with us on our website, on your favorite social media network, or right here on this video. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm Brian with Obedient PC Audio Labs, and I'll see you next time. Take care.